Hey guys, Kevin Perteete here. Happy belated New Year. It's been a while since I last posted. Wanted to give you an update on my appeal. I made videos regarding the police that were harassing me, followed me in my driveway, in my parking spot. I got out of the car, they had no lights on or anything, and harassing me, bothering me, and telling me, oh, you were speeding back there, which is a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, I lost, which I told you, using U.C.C. code in the first round. I appealed. Appeal was filed on October 9, 2014. I wrote it by hand because at the time my computer wouldn't print it out. You know, I didn't have, it wasn't working or it broke. So I hand wrote it in the correct format. The city did not respond. They were given 2 opportunities to do so. They didn't, and the case was heard on January 22nd, 2015. I didn't have to appear. They didn't have to appear, and I knew that they weren't going to appear just by them not responding or what have you. So I didn't, because I didn't want to sit there and have to get into it with the 3 judges on the bench there, because I know, well, not necessarily, but they're probably gonna give me a hard time. So I didn't go. Got the decision today, February 2nd, 2015. I lost, which I expected, and I'm going to read to you what they're saying in it, and I find it to be very, absolutely just hilarious, to be honest with you. Okay, let me just go ahead and read it. Filed, Los Angeles Superior Court, January 30th, 2015. Appellant Division of the Superior Court, State of California, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Kevin Perteete. Opinion. On January 14, 2014, defendant Kevin Perteete was cited for violating the basic speed law, Vehicle Code Section 22-350, which is a lie. Defendant signed the citation noting that his promise to appear was without prejudice. They put a 2 here around parentheses. I don't know what that means. U.C.C.1-308. At trial, the citing officer testified and defendant raised jurisdictional objections. The court construed defendant's objections as an implied motion to dismiss and denied the motion based on the settled state interest in administering the safe operation of motor vehicles on the road. It had nothing to do with the safety issue. On appeal, defendant seeks reversal of his conviction on the basis that the trial court had no jurisdiction under the common law. Correct. Because there was no injured party or complaining witness. Defendant cites to the common law, but fails to explain how the common law impacts the analyst or the result in this case. He also asserts that his jurisdictional objection was preserved under the Uniform Commercial Code. But the Commercial Code has no application to traffic infractions, and the hell it does not. I want to get into the details on it with you here, but I'll try to explain it to you in a little bit. They have a case here. See brochure Cascade Auto Auction versus Valley Auto Sales and Leasing, 2004 case. I'm not going to read the rest to you, but I guess in the case they put, or it was mentioned, the ultimate goal of the California Uniform Commercial Code is to set forth rules of law that promote the optimum allocation of society's resources. Yes, that's true, but that's not all it says, or it's all it's for. So funny. They put a footnote here, 1, and I'll read you that right now. They put, we reject defendant's claim that there is no complaining party in this instant case. Traffic infractions are classified as crimes, Penal Code 16, and the complaining party is the people of the state of California, see Penal Code 683-685. Guys, the complaining witness, of course you are the complaining witness, but to the injured party, there's no injury, there's no damage. So what is the complaint? That's what this, you're separating the fact that it goes one in the same. It's the injured party who's filing the complaint, not just the complaining party is the people. Yes, you are, but the complaining party must come forth with an injury or with damage or something to that effect. So you separate, you took it and you use that against me as if you filed a complaint of injury. That's what this is supposed to be. Oh my gosh. Let me read you the rest of this. And they said, every appellant opening brief should contain a legal argument with citation of authorities on the points made. If none is furnished on a particular point, the court may treat it as waived and pass it without consideration. I don't know what this means. In parentheses, they have citations, citation. People versus Hubertar 2008 case and People versus Stanley a 1995 case. As defendant has provided no legal basis for this court to consider reversal of the judgment, we decline to do so. Disposition, the judgment is affirmed. B. Johnson J, P. McKay PJ, and Kumar J. We concur. Now, look, guys. I'm not a lawyer, okay? And whatever, I know there's no excuse or whatever, just in that. I didn't use any authorities, points, or other cases because I didn't feel the need to. Because you have to, I did it within the time frame I was supposed to, and using the U.C.C. code, putting without prejudice, and you are to concur that with in harmony with the common law, because you're not operating under the common law. I switched the jurisdiction back to the common law, and under that, by switching it, which I did properly, you are to come up with a complaining injured party with a verified complaint. If not, there's no case. See, so that's what you're trying to trick me with. See, what they didn't address here is everybody. There's only 3 jurisdictions. Remember, if you don't remember anything else, there's only 3 jurisdictions that this country or courts can operate in America. Common law, equity law, admiralty, maritime, jurisdiction, or procedure. They switched us in secret from common law to admiralty, maritime, jurisdiction in the 40s, okay, around that time. What does that mean? There has to be an international contract with your signature on it, and anything that has a penalty, a money, a fine assessed to it only falls under one of those 3 jurisdictions. Guess which one that is? Admiralty, maritime. Common law and equity law don't come with a penalty of money. That's what the secret is. And they know it. But they're going to play these little, games with me. And I'm going to appeal, of course, and fight. And I want them to answer this question for me. So they're saying that it doesn't apply the commercial code and this and that. So explain to me this, how in the same state of California, I use the exact same, for the exact same citation, speeding, U.C.C. code, and only the U.C.C. code, and I won my case in the interest of justice, case dismissed. Explain that to me. How is that? How could this be? One judge in court says case dismissed using the exact argument, and this one says no. I'd like to know that answer. See, and I want to say this. This is why there's violence against you judges, police, some attorneys, government. When you violate people's rights and you don't follow your own laws that you write, that's what happens. By fictitiously lying on me and saying that I was speeding when I wasn't, now I got to deal with this out of my time. Possibility that this could go as points on my driving record. It's a possibility that my insurance, a great possibility, actually, fact, that it will go up. This could affect me getting a job. That's called economic terrorism, which people don't talk about very much, or I've never ever heard the word ever used other than me and a friend. That's terrorism, guys. Economic terrorism. Because you're attacking me and my money and affecting my ability to work and so forth for something I didn't even do. But even greater than that, you're not following your own laws. Then you wonder why people do, and I'm not saying it's right that you know, somebody has 2 tickets, whatever, they're about ready to go over something stupid that they may or may not have done, and they kill the cop because they take off running and high-speed chase because they're trying to get away, whatever. Yeah, you know, I'm just saying that that's what's creating a lot of this. You are. And sitting up all high and mighty on the government and the nasty comments and the way that you guys in the law talk to us and call us Guillaume and wards of the court, and you sit there and you yell and you act like sociopathic idiot moron that you are on your bench. What do you expect people to do? Explain that to me. And I'm not going to go ranting and raving too much, but I've seen these judges in these damn courts in LA, and you out there who know LA know that it's true. Sitting there screaming at people for no reason. Just, I'm talking to the, in this case, I'm talking to the judge. Yeah, he's all acting like, get your hands out of your pocket. They're doing all this stuff to me, the bailiff, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys, and getting all smart with me and this and that when I bring it up, because they know. That's the way that they operate, fear and intimidation. They realize now that the consciousness is raising, people are getting tired and are fighting back. So Mark Stevens talks a lot about that. But anyway, I just want to share that with you and let you know, I always tell you guys the truth. Come win, lose, or draw, I'm going to give you the truth. I'm not going to hide it and say, I'm not going to lie to you, ever, under any circumstances. I'm going to tell you the truth. But that's what's going on. And we got to wake up and realize and so forth. And one other thing I want to say to you all out there is this. I want to revise something. I asked last time in the video, has anyone won any court cases anywhere last year in 2014? Well, this time I just want to know, in the LA area, has anyone used the commercial code, Uniform Commercial Code, or any other jurisdictional arguments and won last year, 2014, and anytime this year? Please contact me. Let me know so I can emulate or format argument, tighten it up, I guess to say, based on that, so we can fight and beat these people. But anyway, stay tuned for my next video, because I've been in a 6-year battle with the California Franchise Tax Board. I beat them on a lawsuit, but I'll explain to you the way they got me still on that. But anyway, stay tuned for that video and keep up the fight, and peace to you all.